Hello, this is Ollie's Movie Madness, and I'm here to do a movie review of one of the worst remakes of the entire year, and that is War of the Worlds. To be honest, I was not looking forward to this movie. The trailers looked really bad. The acting looked really bad in the trailer. So I watched this movie, and it was exactly what I thought it was gonna be. It was garbage, and to be honest, I don't feel like talking about the storyline because it's just a blatant rehash of the 2005 movie. Let's just dive into the performances. Ice Cube is really terrible in this. He plays the main character Will, and he is so unlikable. He just screams at the top of his lungs throughout the whole movie. He's annoying. He's not funny. They try and make him like Tom Cruise with him being all stressed out, but the difference being that like Tom Cruise, well, he was over the top in the 2005 movie. It made sense because he was overly stressed out because he didn't want his family to be killed by the aliens. Here, I did believe that Will cared about his family. He just came off very petty and pretty selfish. He was just unlikable. And again, Tom Cruise was a jerk, but it wasn't that terrible to the point that you downright hated his character, Ray. Here, I hate every minute Will was on screen. He was just so annoying and so bland. And Henry Hunter, who plays his son, isn't much better because his performance is just way too over the top and cheesy. Half of it is just him screaming at the top of his lungs. He plays Dave Radford, and he's annoying. Again, he just yells. He goes over the top. And the character is just so terrible. And this actor doesn't hold a candle to Justin Chatwin's iconic performance in the 2005 movie. Because in the 2005 movie, that actor has charisma, but in this movie, this actor does not have charisma at all. And look, Robbie being a jerk in the original made sense because he was paranoid, and even though he was a jerk to his little sister, he was a likable jerk. He was understanding. And, you did feel bad for him in that original film. With this one, you don't feel bad for him because he's such a fucking asshole that you just want the aliens to kill him. And the bonding between him and Ice Cube does not work. Now, in the original film, it worked with Tom Cruise and Justin Chatwin, because they had amazing chemistry. Eva Longoria, she works at NASA in this film, and she doesn't do anything. Her character's just bland as hell. She doesn't do anything. She's really boring. Moving on. Amon Benson, not Amon Valley, because I actually like that actress. Amon Benson in this film is annoying as the daughter. Let's see, what is her name? I think it's I don't think I bothered to. Oh wait, it's Face. Face. That's her character's name, and oh dear, she was annoying. She just comes off as annoying, and she did the stereotypical teenage bitch essentially. And yes, Rachel in the original was annoying. She did scream a lot, but I was okay with it because you could buy her being scared and afraid when the aliens tried to kill her. That was a really scary moment in the original. But in this, I'm not kidding here. I wanted Will's daughter to be killed by the aliens. That's how annoyed I was. And the two of them do not have chemistry. Her and Ice Cube have no chemistry whatsoever. When you compare it to the original actress from the Dakota Fanning's iconic performance, she did have good chemistry with Tom Cruise. She did. They had awesome chemistry in the original film. But in this, her and Ice Cube, again, have no chemistry whatsoever. Now we're talking about the worst thing in the movie, the aliens. Oh dear, the CGI for the aliens are terrible. It's kind of hard to watch because, you look at these aliens and they're not even intimidating. The original ones, they were scary, especially when they started vaporizing people, and you saw them in the first 15 minutes. But in this movie, it takes almost an hour. In this movie, it's an hour and 28 minutes. So the movie's halfway over. So you essentially wasted the audience's time with build up, where when you could just shown the aliens, and the aliens don't even come across as evil. In the original, they wanted to kill people because they viewed us as inferior beings. But in this movie, they want fucking Wi-Fi. I'm not even kidding here. The aliens wanted Wi-Fi, and that was really stupid and really pointless. And the aliens don't even hold a candle to the aliens in the original film, as I already alluded to. Because in the 2005 movie, they just flat out killed you. They just vaporized you with their lasers, and even the mothership, the mothership looked really scary. But we see in this movie, it looks really bad. Yeah, so the effects are bad, dialogue's bad, directing's really bad. It's directed by rapper Richard Lee, and he cannot direct a movie to save his life. He is really bad. He did make this over-the-top pandemic, not really pandemic, but like an over-the-top sci-fi comedy. The original one was a horror sci-fi drama film that was not funny. Yeah, they had lighthearted moments in it, but it was mostly nail-biting and really chilling to watch. But in this interpretation, it was really bad. So overall, I think he did a horrible job directing this film. The effects are bad. The dialogue is really bad. So in conclusion, I really hated this movie. It was just a blatant cash grab to the original. The dialogue was atrocious. The horror elements with the aliens don't work. The aliens look really bad. And how ironic is it that Chappie from 2015, when Vincent Moore had that like giant robot called Moose when he brutally killed people with it, looked more intimidating than these aliens. So a 2015 sci-fi comedy film looked way better than a 2025 straight-to-streaming movie. And that is really sad. And this movie got 3.4 on IMDb, and it definitely does show how terrible this film is. So overall, I say skip this movie. Go watch the original 2005 movie. It has better acting, better effects, there's higher stakes, the characters are likable, and the aliens are threatening. And this is definitely the worst movie of 2025. And I give this movie a 0 out of 10. Really, the only thing I like was this poster. I think the movie poster itself sadly makes the aliens a lot more scarier than the ones in the actual movie. So that's going to be it for my movie review of War of the Worlds 2025. Hope you guys enjoyed.